Hi, and welcome to another edition of Gunners Are Us. In this edition, we're going to be talking Mykhalo Mudryk and his possible move to Chelsea and what that means for Arsenal. And we'll be discussing that. So, Mykhalo Mudryk has chosen Chelsea over Arsenal. Chelsea, a team that is in 10th position, over Arsenal that is in first position, and it's such a surprise that Chelsea have come in for Mykhalo Mudryk. They've offered £95 million plus for the player, up to €100 million for the player, and Chelsea have essentially swooped in and taken the signing that was meant to be for Arsenal. But it's not the end of the world. It wasn't meant to be for Arsenal, and we have to now look to move to go on to our second and third targets to see how we can strengthen up our team before the end of the January transfer window. But we definitely need to strengthen. We need a striker. We can't leave it all to Eddie Nketiah to do. And Jesus is coming maybe by the end of February or beginning of March. That's when Jesus is expected to be back from injury. But we can't leave it all to Eddie to do. We need a striker, and we need a midfielder as well. So there's good and bad with the non-signing of Mykhalo Mudryk, and we have to just roll with the punches, so to say. So Mykhalo Mudryk is a deal that's not going to be done by Arsenal, very last minute, and he's chosen to go to Chelsea. Now, the player has already travelled to Chelsea and will be having a medical on Sunday, I believe, and it's a deal that has been agreed. This is now the second time this week where a player has chosen Chelsea over Arsenal, and does that show Chelsea's ambition and Arsenal's lack of ambition? Because instead of paying the release clause or the release fee for João Felix, Arsenal are snubbed the second time in the week for players that we've supposedly that we've been in for. Or is it a case that all of it was just media talk? Because that could be the case, and Arsenal are on to other targets. So, it was well reported and documented that Arsenal were in for João Felix, and João Felix ends up going to Chelsea. And now Mykhalo Mudryk ends up going to Chelsea as well, which is 2 snubs in the week. It just sounds like bad luck for Arsenal. We would have at least got one deal, Mykhalo Mudryk, over the line, but the deal was an expensive deal, and Mykhalo Mudryk is unproven in the top leagues in Europe. So maybe it's a blessing in disguise, but we have to get an alternative. We cannot leave this transfer window, without getting an alternative. We definitely need an alternative, and we need to strengthen our team. We play on Sunday, which will be against Tottenham, and we have a team that is capable of winning against Tottenham. but we need to strengthen this January transfer window. We definitely need to strengthen this January transfer window. So Mudryk has chosen Chelsea over Arsenal, and with all the Twitter posts that he has, Twitter posts and Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram posts that he's had of Arsenal being in Arsenal's colour, saying he's been liking the manager of Arsenal, and to go to Chelsea is a real big shame. We miss out. Arsenal will miss out on having Mudryk as a player. So the only way that Arsenal can respond is by a win at Tottenham. You need to win that match, and we need to show and stamp our authority that even though we are without Mudryk, we can still win a game. We can still win the game. We've been winning our games, and we are still a good top team, and we can hopefully go on to win this league, you know. And there are other targets, you know, there are targets such as Memphis Depay, Wilfried Zaha, Trossard is available. There are other targets that are available, but maybe it's a media frenzy why Arsenal had been for 2 weeks thrashing out a deal for Mudryk, and Chelsea come in last minute and snub us. It's a slap in the face for Arsenal. But Arsenal can't rest on their laurels. They have to now go into the market and secure the signature of other targets that will be capable of coming in and producing for Arsenal on a consistent basis. And hopefully they'll have less of a media presence on those signings. It will just be business as usual. They'll come in and they'll do a job for the Arsenal. So the report is that Arsenal have been snubbed, and Mykhalo Mudryk, the player that Arsenal have been coverting, that have been looking to sign, the player has gone to Chelsea, and it looks like Arsenal are in the mud. But we have to let our we have to let our talking be on the pitch, and off the pitch we'll find the solutions. So it looks like Mykhalo Mudryk is off to Chelsea, and that is the end of the saga. So thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.